Okay, so B1a4 is a boy group that debuted in 2011, and their group consists of 5 members ranging in ages 23 to 25. This song is actually produced by the leader of the group, who is an avid music producer and composer for not only his own group, but a few other K-pop groups.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so, and then on top of that, these members often write their own lyrics, so their music is less company produced, you know.
Okay, so we're getting more of an idea of what they're about.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
It's gonna be up close and personal.
This is their 2016 comeback. So you won't see the 5 members together in the music video, they'll just show up one by one, and the lyrics will be on, and it's kind of about like what's happening in their relationship right now, but in the music video it's reflecting back on what their relationship was like.
Cool.
Mouse.
Go ahead.
Les moussons.
B1a4 paper.
That's a cute dress.
Cute
scarf. Whoa, I didn't think that was going to be acoustic at first. It seemed like there was going to be something coming, but now it's kind of acoustic.
It feels very reflective, you know?
Interesting vocal tone.
See, like that melody in general is very common, I think. It sounds familiar.
I like this. It's not in my face, which is.
I already have like a weird connection to how this sounds already and how this is. This reminds me so much of last year. Oh, wow.
Cool. Still nice. With this. Oh. No, it went up like a minor third. So it went from A major to C major.
Whoa! I mean, I was gonna be like, wow, that production
that's
flame.
That's how you build anticipation. You don't just give a modulation.
What?
It's perfect build up.
The beats with the background beats with the violins is such a fresh feel. It's like so uplifting.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's already like hot because of his voice.
Yeah,
like
his voice is so deep.
These are such sensitive lyrics too.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Wow.
Wow, that
Seems like their whole life went by.
He uses an inversion of. I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing it.
It's a very cliche chord, but he makes it fresh.
Nice
Yeah.
shapes. And like he's singing, but like everything else is so like broad, and now it's divided by beats again.
That's because there was no percussion, and then they brought it in.
Strings.
Is it gonna go? There it is!
That was the strangest key change I think I've ever heard. Absolutely no preparation whatsoever.
But notice how she's like different depending on each person she's with, you know? Yo, girls, stay true to who you are and don't change for no man. And dudes, don't change for no girl either. Or, you know, if you like men and you're a man, then don't stay you.
Oh man.
There's like strife between them.
She's cute.
She's second guessing everything.
I like her style.
She traps.
Oh no, it's gonna stay here. There better be one more key change.
I like how they use the strings to like emphasize the cadence.
No, definitely.
With the syncopation.
Also how at some points it was emphasizing the downbeat too. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm missing that progression from the beginning.
Another one? What? Settle down, please.
That was a weird modulation.
The shape of this song is like it just keeps going up.
Really nice upper register.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He's just getting more and more exasperated, so he has to get higher and higher.
That's really sweet though, because he's like, leave me and be happy, like it's an amicable breakup. That's what's important.
Whoa. Oh,
No. That's so sad.
No.
All of the memories just melted away.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
what do you think about that song overall musically?
That was a roller coaster of emotion. And I was thinking about what I said with the being thrown off by like weird modulations. And I mean, I still think that it was like a weird modulation, but maybe that was like representing of like how like it just, their like love just abruptly stopped and just changed. And it was like, what? Because I totally get that.
Yeah, what I felt is I think at the beginning of the video I said like it sounds very reflective, and then throughout I was thinking like, well, what makes it sound that way? Here's my what I think, you know, created that, because like it definitely, here's my hypotenuse. Once you hear the beginning, like, you know, it's like, oh, this is gonna be like a sad song, or really kind of like something like, well, what gives that characteristic? And I think it was like the use of like the high strings, lots of like reverb, so everything like echoes and kind of like gets that really fadey kind of effect. And then you kind of put that together with like a really kind of soft, subtle piano, and then you have like the really subtle snare beat. I just think the kind of not muffled, but you know, it's like listening to something through water, that kind of effect in a higher range. You know, I think that's what gives it that. And there's some like guitar, I think, like some acoustic guitar, which is like, you know, classic love or sad song vibes. You put that all together and you make this soup. You make this soup of sounds.
Wow.
And then voila, we have this.
He got it. He nailed it.
So uplifting, it just kept going, and it kept like
Just kept going.
and it was like sad. It's like pain, but it's like still growth.
Oh, see, I just think it's interesting because the song itself sounded like very typical indie pop, sad boy with an acoustic guitar kind of thing. Like, so it sounded just very stereotypical a little bit, but then like it had these random modulations in it, which gave it a little edge, I thought, and put it a little over the top, made it a little its own thing.
Spicier.
Wow, that's so weird.
You guys have so many mixed feelings about that.
Wow, yeah. Whoa, oh my god.
Okay, well, yeah,
that just
to
was
sum
like
it up, my part, good like parts within the song, but as the song all together, it was completely incomprehensible.
Exactly true.
I was just really confused,
Oh my God.
if I'm honest. It was
All
just
the parts
really
were
hard
great.
to listen to all together at the same time.
my-
It had like a friendly vibe to start with. Well, friendly, but more just like
was really
relaxed.
chill.
Yeah, chill. Okay, and then he started rapping it, and I was like, okay, that's different. And then it modulates a bunch every time it goes to the chorus, and I'm just like, wow, like, this is a lot going on at one time.
But I will say this, I don't think I've ever had such a visceral reaction to something that reminded me so sincerely of something that I have very much put away in my past. That was really weird. I felt kind of like weirdly personally invaded.
It was cool. They did a lot of key areas that didn't necessarily make sense.
Yeah, it was like the chorus was like in something else.
It was kind
But
of.
they held to their guns.
Yeah,
They, like,
it kind of made it a cool way to like differentiate the two stories. I think that was cool.
But other than that, it was very like
Sad.
pop ballady and sad.
I really liked how, once again, like in the chorus or for the bridge, like when it would get more dramatic, you go into that halftime groove again. I also loved how, especially near the end, like they all have great voices in their upper register. So when they do the really high harmonies,
Yeah.
and then they were just
The
nailing
climax
them.
was
That was really
well
impressive.
done.
Yeah.
The build up to it.
Yeah.
The structure of the piece was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the intro / exposition of like introducing all the melodies, and then you got the rap, then you got some kind of like chorus, repeat, and then it builds, and then you got the climax, and then a fade.
I'm trying to remember the chords. Oh yeah, I know what it is. What happened was so usually in most K-pop songs they go, and then this is the 4 chord, but then they go minor 4, you know, and they go back. You know, like you've heard that all the time. But this song, they do an inversion. It's really weird. It's like. That little 6th degree there, just to give it a bit of spice. And then they go here. What? And then here they use a similar chord, but it is more like this chord. It's actually the same as, but like root inversion, if you know what that means. Study music.
Boom! It was the only K-pop song that I've ever heard that did that.
Yeah.
That had
And the thing is,
the minor third modulation.
It built it up too, because for the first time, The first time, the last chord of the verse, which is, you know, that inverted minor 4 thing, when it came up, all the other instruments went away, so it's just the voice.
Yeah.
And then there was a drum fill that was like
Yeah.
really trippy, like.
I thought it was pretty lame because like the drum samples were just like they didn't sound very high quality and like they didn't have the full spectrum of harmonics that I would
Right.
expect from a drum. I'm just
Right.
like those sound like $5 drums.
Hey.
And then
He's probably
and then-
using a $5 camera to film the girl.
Oh my gosh.
In the video. No, it does fit the aesthetic, sort of.
Yeah, it was just like they, but I don't know if it was just EQ'd out or what, but it didn't have that full frequency range. So I was just like, that sounds, wait, what's going on? And then it moved.
And then,
I was like, so yeah, I like it musically.
How did you feel the music supported what was going on in the music video and the lyrics and such?
It all fit together really nicely. Voice sad, lyrics sad, music sad, everything sad. So there you go. It's all a lie.
I think the weird modulation was representative of like how things change and you just can't really stop it.
Yeah, you're really feeling it just because like the groove they got going, the scene that they've been able to create with the music, and like to really support and enhance those visuals. Like yeah, it's like you're really feeling for them.
Like this song feels like you
I
would
think-
be outside a lot.
I think
like they were
just
outside
like in
often.
general, whether it was major or minor, I wasn't even really paying attention, but the whole thing sounded kind of like somber, a little, you know,
a
kinda
somber,
down.
like happy but like bittersweet.
And I think like the lighting filter that they used for this, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like I don't know exactly what they used, but it was like dark.
it made it seem
little
like a
darker.
memory.
Yeah, so it all
Everything had a green cast to it.
it just like it worked really well. It was a little bit like glazed over, dark.
Underwater.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.
And if you want to see more of our K-pop reactions, check the link in the description below.
If you're curious about what songs we're going to react to that aren't on the schedule yet, click right here or check the description.
And of course, thank you to all our wonderful patrons for making our content much better. If you want to support us by being a patron, check the description or click on this box right here for more information. See you guys next time!